Hello, I'm Jimmy. Recently come into the light of wanting to help others with anything and everything that I have accessible without money. And I mean to the fullest. I'm going to do, you can call it an experiment, but all my life I've chased the dollar, tried to help with the dollar, and in the end, I've always just kind of been crushed because I couldn't provide enough dollars. So I left myself broken and bruising and depleted of money. So recently, I realized that I get much more fulfillment when there's not money involved. So I decided to take money out of it to the extent that I'm going to see if I can make this happen with as little money as possible, just with my ability to tattoo and communicate with others through the power of empathy, understanding, love, compassion, you name it. If it's good, it's there. But in order for it to work, you're gonna have some bad. It's got to be fluid. You got to have good and bad. So I know that sometimes things are gonna get good, sometimes things are gonna be bad, but there really isn't any such thing as good and bad. There just is. So we're going to run with it that way. You can call it a making moves or creating a movement. I don't care. It's not about me. It's about us as a whole. And it's almost like if we think of ourselves as one body, if our foot needs a shoe put on, the foot isn't left alone to do it by itself. We have hands and we have another foot. Sometimes we can't even bend over. We got another person close to us to help. These makes all the things easier to do. So just one body. Imagine yourself just being out there as a an extension of oneself. So whatever there is for you to offer, whatever you can contribute in any way. Some people have a lot of money, and if that's how they want to contribute, that's cool too. I'm trying to stay away from money as much as possible. However, I'm not going to be able to go to a gas station and put money in my vehicle by saying I love you. It just don't work that way. So there is going to be a little bit of money, but as little as possible. So I want to start this project and this movement. I have nothing. I have my tattoo equipment, and I recently got a divorce. Apparently she loved my stuff more than I did, and I loved her more than I loved myself. So once I come to the conclusion that I needed to love myself, that's when everything changed. So in order to be able to love, you got to become love. And love can't be choosy. You either love or you don't. So when you think you love somebody or you hate another person, you don't either, because you have to become love in order to love. And then it's not an option, it's unconditional. So I've been through a lot of shit. I've experienced a lot of shit. I'm sure along the way you'll learn a lot about that. I'm gonna video everything. I'm gonna video the build and everything. I haven't even got into it yet, but so I'm requesting anybody have like a small bus or a bread truck or something that's gonna be kind of dependable, because I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna make this my living space, and I'm going to travel around. I'm going to try to make it as efficient as possible with solar panels. I'm going to try to keep it heated with the best efficient way possible. If I got to have a wood burning stove, a small wood burning stove in it, I will. It doesn't really matter. I plan on spending a lot of time in nature, doing a lot of things that most people wouldn't consider doing these days, because they have an abundance of everything. So I'm wanting to go almost primal with it in a way. I understand that my job as a tattoo artist is to create art, to put it on your body, for it to last forever and ever and ever. That might be what my job is to you, but my job as a tattoo artist is to help you heal, help you understand, like, there is other ways to see things, there is other ways to feel things, not to, beat yourself up so much, because one of the things that I've noticed about tattooing is people come to see me because it distracts emotional pain and puts it into a physical form. So you can take the distraction out of your brain and put it into a pain. And little did they know that that kind of like loosens up the grip on their ability to take in information, because it's a softened wall, if you will. And through the ability of how I've learned to transmute, is what they call it, I guess. I've been doing a lot of studying. Transmute is where you take pain and hurt and anger and transmute it into love and understanding and compassion. It's really not that hard to do, especially once you start to tap into people and their emotions and why they are the way they are. But we never know everybody's background. We never know, the shoes that they've worn, the path that they've been through. So, I mean, when somebody reacts to something that you said that you felt was wrong, a lot of times, they don't know that they're reacting that way because something's wrong with them, or something's wrong with you, or there's nothing wrong with either one of you and you're just not compatible. So, but when you put it in the atmosphere of tattooing, there's something about the intimacy involved. I've always felt kind of bad about charging people money for something that they needed that I shouldn't have had to put a price tag on. So, a lot of people that's been tattooed by me, I tell them one thing, they come out with a better deal, or they pay me more because they came out with more than a tattoo. They came out with like a little bit enlightened, if you will, like an aha moment that triggered something for any reason. But my love for each one of us, and myself, I don't feel like I'm sacrificing anything here. I don't want to have an abundance of stuff. I want to live a very simple life now. I want to travel and see some of the things around, help a lot of people. I want to climb mountains. I want to run through rocks. I want to, jog on the beach. I want to swing in a tree. All the shit that's free. Yeah, man-made word, free. It's stupid. It's like afford. You can only afford what you can afford. Well, you can afford what you can give, meaning services. I don't want your money. If money's all you got to give, like I said, fuel, resources, and stuff like that I absolutely have to pay for, yeah, man, I'm gonna try to stay away from man-made as much as possible. I'm gonna try to go off the grid, but at the same time stay plugged in, but choose who I stay plugged in to. My goal is to be as efficient and as respectable as I can to nature and my existence here on Earth with you and everybody else. And I just want to do good. I want to help. And a lot of people think that helping has to do with money, and I'm sorry, but money has nothing to do with help. Help is just basically giving what you can and expecting nothing. Don't do it for anybody else but yourself. Like, if you can do it, do it. If you can't do it, don't. And nobody's going to judge you for it. And if they do, fuck them. Fuck their feelings. They don't need to be a part of this. This is bigger than them. This is mankind, not man-made. So if you know anybody that does podcasts, if you know anybody that does YouTube channels or interviews, or you know anybody that has a shit ton of money that's always wanted to just contribute to a great cause without having to worry about a hidden agenda, I'll post receipts for everything, because I don't want no money. I mean, all I want to do is travel and give people, artwork of mine, touch their lives, establish great memories with each other, and help each other heal. And it goes all the way around. It's not just me healing you, you heal me at the same time. I get fulfillment. I mean, like no other. I've chased my whole life thinking that fulfillment was in a dollar. It has nothing to do with money. I mean, if you really think about it, if we evolve into the next best thing, so say animals want to evolve into humans, and humans want to evolve into what? With the rate we're going, everybody seems like they want to evolve into the dollar bill. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I just want to evolve into love. I just want to help take care of everybody and myself at the same time. I ain't got no hard feelings if you don't want to participate. I ain't got no judgment. I don't care what background, what color, what profession. We are mankind. We are not races. We are not genders. We are not... there's nothing about us that is individualized. There's nothing. There's no political party. There is no, anything that's a division. That's not. We are one, mankind. Mankind is all. Once we start acting like it, I promise you, there's going to be a whole lot less suffering going on. And if it takes somebody like me to start it, I may be scary looking, and I may have to put myself in some scary situations. But one thing that I know is through the life that I've lived, I have not yet encountered a scary situation that scared me so much that I didn't follow through. So, saying that, I look forward to your participation. I look forward to any contribution, any understanding, any knowledge, any help, anything that you can give. I mean, money is the last option. I'd really like to do it for anything other than money, but like I said, everybody flips out when you say, "Oh, you can't live off of not having any money." Well, I mean, I beg to differ, but okay, we'll run with that. So, you want to donate some money? Donate a bus or a vehicle or some building supplies or whatever to make this happen. Build your time, energy, anything like that. Like I said, this is all kind of up in the air. This is new. I'm still working out the details. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. And if you have any kind of information to help, I'd appreciate it. Anybody that wants to get involved, you can hit me up on Facebook, Jimmy Carver. I got a couple groups. One is Can You Hear Me Now? And I just started one that is called Pay Attention, Not Man. And whatever we can do as a unit, not me, but us, whatever we can do to help us, I'm down. Are you?